Welcome to my channel. Once more, we are going to treat weapons created by man and have been utilized during the First World War and Second World War. These weapons we are handling today are chemical weapons. These chemical weapons are extremely dangerous and have caused immense suffering throughout history. Here are some of the deadliest chemical weapons that have been used. First on our list is the mustard gas. Mustard gas was extensively used during World War I. The most devastating example was the Battle of Press in 1917, where German forces released large amounts of mustard gas onto the battlefield. The gas caused severe chemical burns, blindness, and respiratory damage to thousands of soldiers. The long-term consequences included chronic health issues and an increased risk of developing cancer. Sarin gas. Sarin gas gained international attention in the Tokyo subway attack of 1995. Members of the Aum Shinrikyo cult released sarin gas on several subway trains during rush hour, resulting in the deaths of 13 people and causing thousands of injuries. Sarin affects the nervous system, leading to paralysis and respiratory failure, and can have long-lasting effects on survivors, including neurological and psychological disorders. The next is the VX nerve agent. VX nerve agent is infamous for its lethal potency. While there have been no recorded instances of VX being used in large-scale attacks, its use in the assassination of Kim Jong-nam, the half-brother of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, in 2017, garnered significant attention. The small dose of VX applied to his face led to his rapid death due to respiratory distress and paralysis. The chlorine gas. Chlorine gas was first used as a chemical weapon during World War I. Its devastating effects were witnessed in the Second Battle of Ypres in 1915, when German forces released large quantities of chlorine gas against Allied troops. The gas caused severe respiratory distress, lung damage, and even death. The use of chlorine gas as a weapon is now prohibited under international law. Phosgene gas. Phosgene gas was another deadly chemical weapon used extensively during World War I. Its insidious nature made it particularly lethal, as soldiers would often not realize they had been exposed until hours later. Phosgene attacks the respiratory system, causing fluid buildup in the lungs and severe lung damage. It was responsible for thousands of casualties during the war. Another chemical weapon is the Agent Orange. Agent Orange was a herbicide and defoliant used by the United States during the Vietnam War. contained the toxic chemical dioxin, which caused devastating health and environmental effects. The consequences of Agent Orange exposure have been long-lasting, leading to various forms of cancer, birth defects, and severe environmental damage. Another chemical in line is Zyklon B. Zyklon B, a cyanide-based pesticide, was infamously used in Nazi concentration camps during the Holocaust. It was primarily employed in gas chambers to execute millions of innocent people, predominantly Jews. The gas caused rapid death by inhibiting cellular respiration, leading to asphyxiation. Novichok agents. Novichok agents gained international attention following the poisoning of Sergei and Yulia Skripal in the United Kingdom in 2018. The specific Novichok agent used in the attack led to their hospitalization and had potentially fatal consequences. The nerve agent affected their central nervous system, causing paralysis, respiratory failure, and long-term health issues. The next chemical we are considering is Lewisite. Lewisite is a blister agent that was developed during World War I. It was primarily intended to be used as a chemical weapon, but its use in warfare has been limited. However, there have been instances of accidental releases and industrial accidents involving Lewisite. Exposure to Lewisite causes severe burns, blistering of the skin, and respiratory damage. It can be fatal if not treated promptly. The next is Bezel gas. BZ gas, also known as 3-quinosidylbenzylate, is a hallucinogenic agent that affects the central nervous system. It was developed for military use as a non-lethal incapacitating agent. BZ gas causes confusion, hallucination, extreme paranoia, and the loss of cognitive and motor functions. It renders individuals unable to perform tasks effectively, making them vulnerable on the battlefield. My YouTube friends, if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe, like, and share the video. We also like to have your comments so that we can improve on the content and the delivery. The next chemical in line is ricin. Ricin is a naturally occurring toxin derived from the castor bean plant. It can be extracted and refined into a highly toxic substance. Ricin can be lethal even in small doses if ingested, inhaled, or injected. It inhibits protein synthesis in cells, leading to organ failure and death. Ricin has been used in very isolated cases as a weapon, including attempted assassinations. Another chemical weapon is phosphorus-based incendiary weapons. Phosphorus-based incendiary weapons such as white phosphorus have been used in various conflicts. These weapons are designed to create intense fires. Upon impact, the incendiary effects cause several burns and tissue damage, which can be excruciatingly painful and often lead to long-term physical and psychological trauma. My YouTube friends, these examples underscore the devastating impact of chemical weapons on human lives, the environment in which we live, and the society at large. The international community has made significant efforts to prohibit the use, production, and stockpiling of these weapons, recognizing their severe humanitarian consequences. The consequences of these chemical weapons, in fact, go beyond immediate casualties. The long-term effects on survivors, the environment, and future generations can be very, very, very significant. The use of such weapons is strictly regulated and widely condemned under various international agreements, including the Chemical Weapons Convention and the Geneva Conventions. It's important to recognize the immense suffering caused by chemical weapons throughout history and the ongoing efforts to prevent their use. International cooperation and adherence to legal frameworks are crucial in creating a safer world free from the devastating impact of these deadly substances. This brings us to the end of the episode on the deadliest chemical weapons of all time. My YouTube friends, kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel to enable the channel to grow. We will also be grateful if you make your comments available to us. Thank you.